If you're a man over 50, and your erections aren't as firm or reliable as they once were. If your desire is still there, but your body doesn't answer the call like it used to. If you've started making excuses to avoid intimacy, not because you've lost interest, but because you're tired of the disappointment, then listen closely. This isn't just getting older. It's your body sending a clear signal that it's missing 3 critical nutrients most men your age no longer get enough of. I'm the voice behind Men's Health Wizard, your no-nonsense guide to keeping your strength, confidence, and sexual fire alive, no matter what the calendar says. Over the years, I've worked with thousands of men in their 50s, 60s, and beyond who thought their best days in the bedroom were behind them. But time and again, I've seen them reclaim rock-solid erections, morning wood, lasting stamina, and that deep masculine confidence, simply by restoring these 3 overlooked vitamins. Stay with me, because in just a moment, I'll reveal the one critical mistake that sabotages most men's results, and exactly how to avoid it starting today. First, a quick medical disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult your doctor before making changes to your health routine. If this hits home, drop your age in the comments right now. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you're serious about taking back control, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss what's coming. Let's get into it. 1. The first nutrient, vitamin D, the foundation of blood flow and erectile strength. I'll never forget Tom, a 64-year-old former Marine, still carried himself like he could run through a wall. But one day he sat across from me and said quietly, "I can't even get it up anymore. I feel like I'm letting my wife down and letting myself down." That kind of honesty takes guts. And in Tom's case, and hundreds like him, the root issue wasn't low testosterone or clogged arteries. It was a severe vitamin D deficiency. Most men think vitamin D is just for bones or mood. But for us, it's the master switch for healthy blood vessels and strong erections. Vitamin D tells your body to produce more nitric oxide, the natural compound that relaxes blood vessels and allows strong, full blood flow to the penis. Without enough, your arteries stiffen, blood flow weakens, erections become unreliable or impossible. Studies show over 70% of men over 60 are deficient, especially if you live north of Atlanta, spend most days indoors, or have darker skin. The fix is straightforward. 15-20 minutes of midday sun on arms and face. No sunscreen for the first 15 minutes. Wild-caught salmon, sardines, or egg yolks 2-3 times per week. A quality vitamin D3 supplement, 2,005, 000 IU daily with a meal containing fat. Check levels with your doctor first. Tom started this protocol. 6 weeks later, he came back with a grin. Morning wood is back. And last weekend, well, let's just say my wife is happy. That's the power of giving your body what it's been missing. But strong blood flow is only half the battle. You also need the raw energy to sustain performance, and that brings us to the second nutrient. 2. Vitamin B12, the stamina and nerve signal powerhouse. Mike was 68, retired mechanic, built like a tank his whole life. But he told me, "I fall asleep on the couch by 8 p.m. my libido is gone. Even when I try, I run out of steam halfway through." Blood work came back, critically low B12. Vitamin B12 is mission critical for 2 things every man needs in the bedroom. First, it builds red blood cells that carry oxygen to every muscle, including the ones that maintain an erection. Second, it keeps nerve signals sharp and fast. Low B12 equals slower arousal response, weaker orgasms, and that dead battery feeling. As we age, stomach acid drops. We absorb less B12 from food, even steak and eggs. That's why deficiency creeps up silently. The solution: prioritize B12-rich foods: liver, clams, grass-fed beef, wild salmon. Supplement with methylcobalamin, the active form, 1,0,0,0,5, 0,0,0 mcg daily or weekly injections if levels are very low. Mike switched to methylcobalamin and added liver once a week. 3 months later, I'm lasting longer than I did in my 50s, and I've got energy left over afterward. That's what happens when your cells finally get the fuel they need. But even with great blood flow and stamina, oxidative damage can still sabotage your testosterone and vascular health. That's where the third nutrient steps in. 3. Vitamin E, the testosterone protector and vascular guardian. John was 71, former airline pilot, disciplined as hell. But he admitted, "My drive is almost gone. I still love my wife, but I barely think about sex anymore." His testosterone was tanking, not from age alone, but from chronic oxidative stress. Vitamin E is one of nature's most potent antioxidants for male reproductive health. It protects the delicate cells that produce testosterone. It shields blood vessels from inflammatory damage. It preserves sperm health and erectile tissue integrity. Low vitamin E equals faster decline in T, weaker erections, lower libido. Best sources: almonds, hazelnuts, sunflower seeds, a small handful daily. Spinach, Swiss chard, avocado. Extra virgin olive oil as your primary cooking fat. Full-spectrum vitamin E supplement mixed tocopherols, not just alpha-tocopherol. John added these foods and a quality supplement. 4 months later, my morning testosterone surge is back, and so is my desire. Now here's where it gets even better. How these three work together: the masculine vitality triangle. B-roll, triangle graphic, vitamin D right arrow blood flow, B12 right arrow energy and nerve signal, vitamin E right arrow protection and testosterone. When you restore all three, something powerful happens. Vitamin D opens the highways, blood vessels. B12 loads the trucks, oxygen and energy. Vitamin E keeps the roads in perfect condition and protects the engine, testosterone. Alone, each helps. Together, they create a multiplier effect. I've watched men in their late 60s and 70s go from avoiding sex to initiating it, from soft, unreliable erections to firm, lasting performance, from quiet embarrassment to proud confidence. But most men never experience this transformation because they make one devastating mistake. The one mistake that kills your results. B-roll, pile of cheap supplement bottles in trash. Too many good men buy the cheapest vitamins at big box stores or Amazon, take them sporadically, and wonder why nothing changes. Here's the truth. Synthetic vitamin E and D2 are poorly absorbed. Cyanocobalamin, cheap B12, is barely usable in older men. Taking vitamins on an empty stomach or inconsistently wastes most of the dose. You wouldn't put low-octane gas in a high-performance engine. Don't do it to your body. Invest in quality D3, methylcobalamin B12, and mixed tocopherol vitamin E. Take them daily with food. Track how you feel. That consistency is what separates men who reclaim their fire from those who stay stuck. Your simple daily protocol: any man can do this. Here's the exact routine I give my private clients. Morning. Take vitamin D3, 2,0005000 IU, plus vitamin E with breakfast containing healthy fat. Midday. Small handful of almonds or sunflower seeds. with lunch or dinner. Methylcobalamin B12, 1,0002000 mcg. Throughout day. 15-20 minutes sunlight when possible. That's it. No complicated stacks, no 20 pills. Just intelligent, consistent support. Men who follow this report. Stronger morning erections within weeks. Higher natural desire. Better stamina and control. Deeper confidence in intimacy. Final word, man to man. If you've watched this far, I already know something about you. You're not ready to surrender your masculinity. You still want to be strong for your woman. You still want to feel that rush, that power, that connection. Good. Because your body isn't broken. It's waiting for the right raw materials. Give it vitamin D, B12, and E in the right forms consistently. And you'll be amazed what's still possible. You still have time to be the man she desires. You still have time to feel proud when you look in the mirror naked. You still have time. Start today. Drop your age below. Tell me which nutrient you're going to focus on first. Hit like if you're committed. Share this with one brother who needs to hear it. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because next week we're covering something even more powerful. Stay proactive, stay confident, and stay blessed.